Cadillac's electric future taking a step forward with the debut of the Lyriq, the automaker's first all-electric car. Joining me now to discuss is Cadillac CMO Melissa Grady. So, Melissa, I see the car behind you. It looks great. It's an all-new platform for the brand. What are some of the highlights?
The car is absolutely beautiful, and I think that's going to be the first thing that you notice with this car is this styling. This car has clinic better than really any car ever at GM, and I know when I look at this car, I have never wanted a car so much. So I think the styling is really the first thing that you notice with this car. Once you get inside the vehicle, though, it's amazing technology. There's a 33-inch LED screen. It's beautiful. There's some little hidden merlettes that are very fun. It's absolutely amazing. And then when you get to the technology, you've got things like Super Cruise, which is our hands-free driving. And there is a double plane AR HUD so that you don't have to take your eyes off the road as much. And really the way that the vehicles, the turn signals, all of the information comes to you there it's pretty groundbreaking the way it looks.
So, how do you think you guys can stick out amongst the pack of the Audi e-trons, the Jaguar I-Paces, and even the Tesla Model X?
Yeah, I think again, this car, when you look at the styling, it's really great. We're going to have the range, so we'll have 300-mile range with this vehicle, and it's really going to have the technology. And our technology is really anticipatory. It's very human-centric, so I think that it's really going to appeal to a lot of people.
You mentioned the range or 300 is sort of like a magic number in the car world, right? So tell me about Cadillac's Ultium battery technology. So this is going to compete against, what some are saying for Tesla, it being they say that as the best software and battery tech stack going on. How does Cadillac compete with that?
Yeah, the Ultium battery technology is pretty amazing. And as I've learned how we've put this together, my mind has been blown at the way we did this. So, whereas typical batteries are cylinders, we have flat battery packs that can be stacked in a multitude of ways. And that stacking allows us to both create space where we need to. It also allows us to have different configurations. So you can add onto that to have um, just different power configurations with the vehicle. So it makes a lot of sense.
So, you mentioned range and you mentioned battery technology. For just an example, like how fast could you do using a quick charger system? How fast could you charge up the battery and how much kind of range could you get, within an hour or so?
Yeah, so with DC fast charging, you can get up to 100 miles in 10 minutes. There are, level one, level two charging that we have, but most people do charging at home, and you would think of it different than how quickly you do it. It becomes more like when you plug your phone in at night. So how do you easily come in, plug your car in? It takes 2 seconds. You don't think about it anymore, and then in the morning you come out and you're fully charged.
You talk about the car as if it's like almost like another device that we would have, right, with charging things like that. Let's take a step back, talk about the customer, right? So, like, I imagine this car is going to go after a younger demographic, a newer type of Cadillac customer. So that's a big move for the brand. But are your traditional customers, are they clamoring too for an all-electric offering?
Absolutely. I mean, I think when you look at it, and we've done a ton of research on this, and when you look at the research, there are a lot of Cadillac customers today that are ready for EV today. And EV readiness tends to not be an AB on off type thing, it's a spectrum. So as we look at Conquest customers, we also have the same thing where there's a lot of people who are ready for EV now, and they're just looking for a beautiful product like the Lyriq.
So with the Lyric, coming online, I think 2022 or 2023, right? Is that
2022.
right?
Yeah.
2022. So, you know, in the future, it's a not too distant future. Do you think we'll see Cadillac as a fully all electric brand?
Yeah, when we look at GM's vision, it's for zero, 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 zero emissions being one of those. Cadillac is the lead brand at GM to into an all electric future. So yes, as we look on the horizon, and obviously following consumer adoption of this, but yes, we will be an all electric brand.
All right. Well, that's a good future to look forward to for Cadillac. CMO Melissa Grady, thanks again for joining us.
Thanks so much.